The New Jersey man, Meyers, has some support in the crowd. Trying to will on their man to another impressive performance here.
Yeah, I also wouldn't be surprised to see Meyers with some body shots and maybe even some takedowns.
We'll see how he tries to go to solve the puzzle of this much taller athlete, and there you go, right through the body.
And he does it with the kick.
Yes, he does. Another one there from the southpaw stance. They try to work that long torso early. Moraov with the early chop at the leg. And you can really see the height difference between the two of them. Dean, he's listened to your advice early. Try to chop down that taller man.
Yeah, and he also did a good job just early off with the just circling to his right. You see how he's circling off to his right? And you don't often see that with southpaws. A lot of southpaws just like to walk their way to the left to try to line up their left hand. But he's doing a good job of circling to his right to stay out of the range of Moraov.
Nice footwork early. Talk about these sports stab. Boy, another stinging inside low kick. Thus far, Meyers doing everything right. There's a flurry of Moraov, unleashing a rapid-fire assault of strikes. Meyers wisely drives into the fence there and try to slow down that assault.
Yeah, and I know that looked a little ugly, but I thought Meyers did a good job of defending a lot of them punches. The shot was a little sloppy, but him defending them punches, I thought he did a good job of not taking any of them really on full impact.
Agreed, not an easy thing to do amidst an onslaught like that. Now Meyers trying to change levels, dropping down. He's got the single leg wrap. Moraov wisely pushing down on the head in defense.
Yeah, Meyers got to hurry up and transition off of this. He's spending too much time in his position, and the longer you spend, the more time Moraov has to build up his defense.
Now he might try to look at an attack on the neck here. The taller man might have an option of the standing guillotine. Can't quite get the wrap in place. But that spoke to exactly what you were saying, Dean, that Meyers can't let himself get stuck in these positions.
No, don't get stuck in that position, especially this one. With being the shorter guy, like his head's already pretty low, and those elbows coming down from the top can do a lot of damage when you get stuck on a single leg, or in this case, he's in a double.
Talked about that danger right at the top. A couple of those elbows look nasty in there. Moraov continues to defend well against the cage.
Yeah, Meyers just has to find a way to to keep his head up a little higher. Like, you see how he's got his head up higher right there? That's where he wants to kind of keep his head, even when he's in on the legs. But now he's doing a good job. He's got to be careful with that. But, okay.
Nice, the reversal from Moraov. Steps over to mount as well. It's a great work from Meyers, but excellent counter from his opponent.
Yeah, Meyers got himself a little off balance, trying to take the leg out, but finds himself on the bottom here.
Khetag Moraov on top right now, under 2 minutes to go in the opening round. Nice shoulder pressure from the top, walking his opponent's head to the cage. Meyers tried to buck and roll, couldn't quite escape. The turn exposed the back and an opportunity to get out. Has to be careful, of course. Moraov happily takes the back.
Yeah, that's a technical mistake from Meyers there, when you just try to explode out and not use proper technique. And that's, again, he's a young fighter, and that's what happened in that situation. Just tried to buck himself out.
Looking to attack the neck right now. Meyers trying to spin inside, but that body lock making it difficult. Bad position right now for Justin Meyers. Oh, doesn't quite have it on the neck. Just put a little squeeze on the chin. And look at this, a turn in from Meyers. Great reversal from the truth. Found himself in a difficult spot, but showed his character in battling out of it. Now Justin Meyers in top position with a minute to go.
Yeah, I like how Meyers is using his head up against the head of Moraov. Just, it's a frame. He's creating a frame with his head, and that keeps Moraov from being able to sit up or do a lot of different things from that bottom position.
You can hear the corner saying head position, exactly what you're alluding to, spot on.
Exactly, and this is what separates MMA Jiu-Jitsu from Jiu-Jitsu, because in regular Jiu-Jitsu, your head is in the chest or behind. In MMA, you have to have that forward pressure like he's doing here.
Great work here. 20 seconds to go. Justin Meyers on top, has to be careful here. Moraov thinking arm bar, triangle opportunity. Meyers felt it, defended well, stays on top. And after a very, very difficult situation for Justin Meyers, he finds himself in a nice spot here in the closing seconds of round number 1. He's gonna try to throw some strikes in there late, and he'll end punching. Fun opening round between these two talented athletes.
Yeah, good stuff from both guys in that. I don't know who I would give that round to, though.
I'm just thinking the same thing.
I'm thinking the same thing. Like, I should probably know. I'm watching this. I'm watching it, but I don't know who I would actually give that round to.
I mean, you had that nice flurry on the feet from Moraov, right? But you had the reverse. I mean, man, good round. Seeing the skills on both sides for sure. Moraov maybe thinking this was going to go nice and easy. He's had a lot of first-round finishes.
All right, here we go. We see that flurry. He throws a right hand right up the middle, and then he just backs Meyers up to the fence, just throwing punches lefts and rights. Meyers did a good job of defending those. Takes us a bad shot, but now we see him trying to sweep the leg, gets himself a little off balance, gets hip tossed by Moraov. Moraov gets to top, gets him out position. Then here we see back control by Moraov. He starts to slide off a little bit. And we see Meyers create an angle, turn into him. Now he's in full guard where he ends this round. Did a good job there of reversing that position and ended up in the full guard of Moraov.
Upon reliving the highlights, I'm leaning Moraov round 1, but it was very good. And Meyers had some momentum late.
For sure.
Meyers had some momentum late. We'll see if he can capitalize on that here in round 2. There's that early flurry this time. Moraov wasting no time. Meyers dives in on that single, but he left the head behind.
And the reason why he was able to get that flurry is earlier I alluded to Meyers circling off to his right. He wasn't doing it then, which allowed that straight path for Moraov to just run him down with that right hand.
Moraov slips away, avoids that shot from Meyers. As he exits.
There he goes. He's moving to his right. He's got to keep going to his right. He's got to keep Moraov turning.
Chopping the leg again, as we discussed earlier. Dives in. Moraov, though, sprawled easily on that. Sits back. Can he latch up this guillotine as he's falling back? Does he have
if he doesn't get that, I think he's going to sweep him and try to catch him with the anaconda.
Oh, yes. Look at this. Trying to get the squeeze. Can he get the angle?
This is tight.
Oh.
If he blocks that arm off, he might be able to cinch this in.
Meyers, to his credit, is doing everything he can to survive right now. You can see Moraov grimacing as he squeezes. Wow, nice work from Justin Meyers. Difficult situation once again, and Justin Meyers showed his character.
Yeah, he did a good job of just taking a centimeter, turning it into an inch, turning that into a foot to be able to get out.
Khetag Moraov has to be thinking, man, what do I got to do against Justin Meyers, who's now standing on the outside. Nice head position on the feet here as well.
Yeah, even though Moraov might have won that first round, I like where Meyers is going with this in terms of like winning these little battles and getting some momentum back on his side. He may be able to steal these last 2 rounds if it does go that way.
Controlling from the outside right now, trying to change levels. Moraov capable in defense, but Meyers taking the time to knee the legs a little bit, do a little bit of damage. Not just control here, but stay busy enough to maintain the position. Maybe do a little bit of slight damage with these little peppering blows as well. Moraov has had a couple good looks at submissions thus far in his fight. Meyers battled out of them both. Meyers still looking for the takedown from the outside.
Yeah, I think Moraov needs to find a way off the fence here. I think just being on the fence here, he hasn't had a lot of success from, well, except for the early throw, but, you know, I think he has more success in the open. He's the longer fighter. I think he needs to get this fight in the open and try to use his strikes.
Solid advice there from Dean Thomas. We'll see if Moraov agrees. Right now, Meyers sliding down, changing level, switches to the single once again. Like that he's chaining it together a little bit more now, not letting himself get stuck in those positions. Still, though, finding a takedown difficult. Look at this. Corner call for it. Moraov tried to grab survived the Kimura off that takedown. Now sliding around the back, and he turned it to an arm bar, belly down. That left arm in trouble at the moment.
It'll be interesting to see if he can tighten this up. As of right now, I don't think it's tight enough, but he may, yeah, so again, Moraov needs to separate.
Man.
I think he has more of an advantage on his feet. But this is a situation where he might just be primarily more of a grappler.
Well, these grappling, I mean, these exchanges have been high level and fun to watch, but I agree. Use that frame to your advantage, right? You're finding yourself incapable of submitting. Can you work from distance here where you're the longer man? We're going to find out.
Well, just the idea of him just backing up here shows me that that's probably not in his bingo card to stand and strike.
Couple of deep breaths there, and I don't know if Justin Meyers saw it, but now he drives forward, trying to slip around to the back. 50 seconds to go in this opening round. Moraov wisely reaching over and turning back inside. Great work here in the clinch.
There he goes again. He got caught with it again. Normally that doesn't happen twice.
Look at this, but Meyers scrambles out of it immediately. I'm loving the grappling work in this fight.
I think Moraov gets a beautiful sweep, but takedown, but just didn't have enough energy to establish a position afterwards. But Meyers did a good job of just out-gritting in those positions.
Fun stuff from these two athletes, both victorious in their professional debuts. Trying to build on that tonight. Each of them blue chip prospects. Final seconds of round number 2.
Damage, come on, beat him up. Come on.
Corner calling for damage for Justin Meyers. Wants him to finish strong. He tries to do so. Another entertaining round. Did Meyers maybe do enough to perhaps level this one back up? Certainly you feel the momentum starting to shift. Moraov has been taking a couple of deep breaths here and there.
Yeah, I thought he did enough to even up the score here.
I think so too,
I thought
man.
he did enough to even up the score here. And I think the momentum is all going his way. And I think he feels it too. When you look over at Moraov, I mean, he looks like he's feeling it right now.
Getting a couple of warnings there, it seems, from our referee. Meanwhile, Meyers, head up.
We look at this, he's got this anaconda locked in. Almost there, he just didn't get the proper angle. He did everything he could, but credit to Meyers for being able to just maintain control over that top leg. Then he see this head kick from Meyers as Moraov was dipping to his right. Boom, right, head kick, caught him right there. Meyers did a good job, in my opinion, of evening out that round.
I think so, because, I mean, Moraov had that nice takedown, but he didn't establish the position. He did have that really nice submission attempt, but that would really be about it, and it wasn't successful. So deep breath there from the 22-year-old Russian, finding himself in a heck of a fight with Justin Meyers, potentially even on the cards going into 3.
And I'm not a judge anyway, so what do I know? I'm not a judge. I don't know.
Exactly. They've been through much more training than we have, that's for sure. Nice opening kick there from Meyers, but Moraov punched over the top of it. Now maybe he will try to use that length to just throwing elbows.
Yeah, I think he needs to stay on the outside. He might not have a lot of confidence in his game outside, but I think he needs to stay on the outside.
Yeah. He's been shown that he's well matched in the grappling department, so can you use that reach advantage? Right now, Meyers walks past it, and you can see as Moraov disengages, man, that was kind of a tired little push away.
Yeah, it was.
Meyers has been dealing with the same pace. Sure, he's not exactly 100% fresh right now, but he's trying to dig deep. Meyers pushing forward, looks for the takedown, hands are wrapped.
Yeah, that was a pretty good bite on that shot.
Nice entry.
He's got his hands locked, but it's going to be tough to try to squeeze that other leg inside.
Meyers slips around to the back, still has the hands clasped, looks to kick the legs out. Moraov has proven very difficult to take down this far. Moraov trying to turn inside.
Stay in front of him. Stay in front of him. Let him front his arm. Let him front his arm. Connect your hands. Connect your hands. That's it. Good. Stay focused.
Still a battle here in the clinch. Time winding down.
Well, here's the thing that Meyers needs to do. He's obviously having a hard time getting the takedown, but what he should be focusing on is just at least trying to off-balance Moraov. Like if you can't get him down, at least keep him moving. Just move him forward, backwards, up and down. Just keep him moving. One thing you can't do is just sit there and hold.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, right? Like at this level, you're not just going to muscle your way through a takedown, right? It's a matter of leverage and balance and getting your opponent, as you said, off balance, and you can take him down.
And you see the greats do it. A guy like Moraov. Moraov just keeps you moving until he finds the way to get you down.
Looked like there was a warning there as Moraov grabbed the cage on the takedown attempt. Might have been worthy of a point in that situation. Deduction wasn't made. Moraov now trying to swing as he disengages. There's the time.
You know how I feel about that.
Take a point. I think she's going to right now. Yes, one point for grabbing the cage. My goodness. That is huge. But you know what? I don't hate the call there.
I always say that. Like when they give you the rule, you know the rules.
Yep.
You grab the fence, it should be a point.
Yeah, and Meyers almost had that takedown. I mean, that was very impactful. You take a look at it. Here's a replay. You see, gets him elevated and grabs onto the cage. I have no problem with that being a point deduction.
Me neither. He knew what he did. That wasn't an accident. He grabbed the fence to keep from getting taken down.
It was
Take
not.
a point.
I agree. Boy, that could be massive. And Moraov knows it right now. He comes out swinging right away. He's got to make something happen. If it's even right now, he's fighting for a draw. Oh. A couple of strikes exchanged. And then it slips around to the back. Moraov really pushing for a finish now, knowing that the scorecards could get very interesting. On the back, hooks coming in. Meyers trying to address him, potentially turn inside. Oh my goodness, just like that, Moraov.
Just like that.
Wrapping the neck.
Getting close.
Oh, that's deep. He's got a squeeze on that one. You see Meyers.
This is pretty close.
He's trying to pull down on the hand.
And there it goes.
But he's stuck in half the tap. Khetag Moraov pushed, tested, but finds a way to pull out the submission in the end.
And you see why point deductions are good?
Yes.
Had he not had that point deduction, he might not have went for it like that because he knew he needed to.
Agreed. Wow. What a great fight between these two. And one mistake was all it took. I don't even know if it was a mistake, just one opportunity.
It wasn't even really a mistake. There was nothing really that Justin Meyers did fully wrong. He just got overwhelmed, and Moraov took advantage of the opportunity.
My goodness. And I agree, right? I mean, you know he was tired. You can see now how exhausted he is, and Meyers is as well, man. What a great fight that was with Justin Meyers. I know he's disappointed, but he is a hell of a prospect. But Moraov, you're right. After that point deduction, he took it up to another level. It's like, man.
We see, and this is what he did. He jumped in on the back of Meyers, said, you know what? I got to get this back. I can't let this fight go this way. He secures his back position, gets back control here, throws in that far side hook. The near side hook is already in. Here comes that far side hook. Meyers tries to roll out, but just Moraov said, you know what? I can't go out like this. Then we see him get the arm under the neck and just overwhelms Meyers and just finishes him.
That was a hard-fought victory by Khetag Moraov, who had been finishing opponents with relative ease. That certainly was not the case tonight. That man, Justin Meyers, is going to be disappointed to pick up his first professional loss, but showed his heart and showed his skills. Unbelievable fight. Let's take it up to our man, Dr. David Sarnoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout was stopped at 3 minutes and 31 seconds in the third round. Winner by tap out by way of the rear naked choke. Out of the blue corner, Khetag Iron Moraov.
Third round submission, rear naked choke. Could have been an absolute mess had that thing gone to the scorecard. Some competitive rounds, a point deduction in there as well. But I saw two great athletes in there tonight, two blue chip prospects.